Welcome back to episode 5 of the Rose podcast. Now into the 5th week of this podcast. Obviously, we're at episode 5, weekly podcast. Hope you're all good. Hope you're enjoying them so far. Last week did very well. Not going to lie to you, I think it's because I included hashtag United in the title. Last week did very well, and I'm very happy with that. So good to see that people are enjoying it. Hopefully this week's will do just as well. And I think now, by the way, I think we've got a bit of an order now. I think we've got a bit of an order of how it goes. It goes Championship scores, and we talk about all that. Then we go to our gaffer team and we discuss what we're going to do with our gaffer team for next week. And then we go to the Premier League scores and we do the same with the FPL. Then we look at the latest transfers, and then we go to Super 6 and do our Super 6 predictions for the week ahead. And that's usually the running order of what happens. So we'll continue it for last week. It seemed to work well last week. We've got a live update to the Liverpool Arsenal game as well. If anything happens in that game, then I will be letting you know. So yeah, let's get straight into it, man. Just before I start anything, actually, we'll just remind you when this goes up. So every Monday over on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Wilkins. I'll have a link down on the YouTube, and obviously on Twitch as well. Every Monday, 9 PM, I stream this live for anyone to watch. Anyone can join in with the conversation. Let me know their opinions, all that good stuff. And then it gets loaded to YouTube the following day at 9 AM. With a nice, beautiful thumbnail and title and everything like that. So like I said, if you're watching on Twitch right now and you don't know about the YouTube channel, go over and check that out. It's about the same as my Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube and you don't know about my Twitch channel, then do the same. Go over there and check it out, and then maybe join in on Monday one time and get involved with the conversation. But yeah, like I said, let's get straight into it. So, like I said, straight into it with the Championship. We'll show the scorers. AFC Louis, big 4-1 win for the Ox. Jeez, 4-1 win. Who against? That's a good win. That 4-1 is a big win. So obviously we had the Friday night game in the Championship, which was Huddersfield versus Nottingham. Not really much in that. That's what we're going to do as well. I was going to get the Championship table up as well. Championship table. I've got them caps still. And we'll keep that next to there. And we'll get the Premier League table up as well. Premier League table. And we'll stick that there. Cool. Yeah, there. Cool. So then we can split between like this. So, very good win for Huddersfield, I'd say. I think the first one of the season, very, very big win for them. They need that. They need that indeed. Nottingham with 0 wins. 3 losses, not even 0 wins. 3 losses out of 3 games to start the season. I expected a lot better than them, to be honest. Same with Derby, to be fair. They're on the same level as Wickham, who everyone expected to finish bottom. Nottingham still haven't scored a goal, actually. Almost as bad as Wickham. If they only conceded a few more goals, then they'd be as bad as Wickham. It's pretty poor start for Nottingham. I thought they'd be doing a lot better than this. But I'm sure they'll turn it around, to be fair. I'm sure they'll turn it around and end up being safe. But very worrying signs for them to start the season. Down there, almost in the relegation zone. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Needy New T Gaming. Yeah, Needy New Gaming, I imagine, not New T. Thank you very much for the follow, my guy. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. If you do watch football, if you're a fan of football, let us know what team you support. That is the first question we always ask when we're doing football streams. Let me know what team you support if you are there in the chat. Abby has just returned, a Chelsea fan. So I imagine she's going to be trying to back Chelsea's case when I chat shit about them later. And yeah, Accrington's Accrington's done it, yeah. He should be beating them, because who are they? Exactly. Wickham are getting 0 points. I'm sorry to the Championship on behalf of Oxford United for letting them in the league. Yeah, I mean, no, they're going to get at least 6 points against Birmingham, I'll tell you that much. They're the exact team, the exact sort of team that Birmingham lose against. I mean, we drew against Rotherham in the week. We almost lost. We should have probably won, looking at the highlights now, but anyway, let's continue. So, next game was Watford versus Luton. A game that you expect Watford to win fairly easily. A game which I didn't know until recently was a derby. It's been a long time since they've played each other, and apparently they hate the very big derby apparently. And a very good win for Watford there, 1-0 win. The games that you're meant to win usually are the harder ones, because there's more expectation on you and stuff like that. So the games that you're meant to win can be hard. Exactly. I've spoken this before, that Birmingham do shit against the teams that they're meant to beat, and they do good against the teams that they're not meant to beat. So it's kind of weird in the way that I always think this, like, mentality-wise, So when we go into a game against Rotherham, we go into dominate, and we go into, do you know what I mean? We go into to dominate and beat them, have possession, but we're just not that sort of team. When we go into a game against Swansea or Brentford, we go into sit back a bit and maybe hit them on the counter-attack, or maybe long ball or corner, and that works. We just need to do that in a more dominating way against shitter teams. I don't know. I will let the shit teams come on top of us and then counter them. I don't know. We just need to do that. Be better at that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, and that 18-year-old, I think, João Pedro scoring as well. Very good win for them. Luton's first loss of the season, actually, to be fair. So they've had a very good start to the season. It's crazy to see that there's teams out there haven't scored a single goal yet, and then Blackburn are here with 11 in 3 games. It's got mental to see that, to be honest. But yeah. So the next game was Wickham versus Swansea. Like you said, Louis, Wickham probably going to not get many points this season. And losing to Swansea, probably everyone expected that, I imagine. I expected that. Very good win for Swansea. Now still unbeaten as well, with two wins and 1 draw. The draw beat coming against Birmingham, I know that for a fact. Swansea now up into 3rd. Still not many, only 2 teams have won all 3 of their games so far. Quite a small amount, that. But whereas 3 teams have lost all 3 of their games. Still 5 teams without a win. No, 6 teams, sorry, without a win. And how many teams without a loss? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 teams without a loss, Birmingham being one of them. Big at the wrong side, big at the Birmingham boys. Millwall, Watford, Bournemouth, Swansea, Bristol, and Reading. So yeah, the next up was Barnsley commentary, and again, you know what, I could see that being like 5-5 or 0-0. To be fair, it could be anything really. I could definitely see it being a draw there. Both like similar level teams, really. Both of them had a fairly decent start. Barnsley, oh okay, never mind. I thought Barnsley were doing a bit better than that. So Coventry having a fairly decent start with a pretty even start, and then Barnsley getting their first point of the season. So I bet they're happy with that, even though they still haven't scored a goal yet. And then next up was Reading versus Cardiff. Lucas João getting another goal, and Michael Morrison, the former Birmingham. At one point, we're definitely going to go down on record points. Do you reckon they're going to go down on the record points, Wickham? Do you reckon? That, mate, I want to see another record points. I reckon Fulham could do it, because they've played in the last 2 weeks. They've played Leeds and Aston Villa. The two, like, there's teams in this league that you'd be wanting to get points against if you're Fulham, and that is West Brom, in fairness, Aston Villa, and probably Leeds, and then who else? And a couple of the relegation candidates, and for them to lose in the way that they have to those 2 teams, it just does not look good for Fulham at all. Especially with an inexperienced manager in Scott Parker, it is not looking good for Fulham at all. So I'm hoping to see a new points record. I want someone to go a full season without anything. I'd love it. I would absolutely love to see someone going a full season losing every single game. I think it'd be hilarious. But anyway. Next game was Birmingham, Rotherham, obviously my team, Birmingham, so I want to know a bit more about this. We did actually skip over this and go to the Reading game for some reason. Rotherham getting a penalty in the 87th minute to, from the looks of it, win the game, and then us getting a penalty in the 90th minute, and then actually having a really good chance to win the game after that as well. Very annoying that we didn't capitalise on that. Rotherham is really a game, as a Birmingham fan, that I'd be wanting to win, especially at home as well. But it's also a game that I'd expect us not to win, because it is, like I said before, it's these sort of games that we always struggle with for some reason, and it is frustrating, to be honest. Like I said, we just need to play how we do against Brentford and Swansea, and we'd be fine. But we just don't do that. The mentality changes. We think I don't even know. Maybe we think we're too good for them, or I don't know. It just, and it's not even like it's a manager thing, because it's always happened. It's always happened from what I can remember. Since we got relegated, it's always happened. We've always done decent against the top teams and shit against the bottom teams. So it happens. So, like I said, next game was Cardiff, Reading. Tomlin actually in my fantasy team as well, so that was pretty good for me. And Lucas João, like I said, getting another goal. Reading now 3 games with 3 wins as well. Blackburn getting another big win. Armstrong only scoring the 1 this time, only 1 goal. But Johnson getting 2 and Donny 3-0 up after 15 minutes, can I just say. Again, Derby, a team that I thought would be doing a lot better than what they are right now. I'm very surprised with the way they've started. 3 losses out of three games. Conceding 8, which is the same as Wickham, which you don't want to be having the same record as Wickham. I'll tell you that much. Next up was Millwall Brentford. Millwall keeping their unbeaten streak, and Brentford getting their Brentford getting their first win of the season. Actually, I didn't realise that. Right, no, never mind. Getting the first draw of the season. My bad. And Tony, I think that's his first goal of the season, I'd imagine as well. I just want to double check that actually. Ivan Toney, is that his first goal of the season? Yeah, first goal of the season. So it's a big first goal for him, to be fair. I think you need that first goal to fully kick on with the season. And I think now he's scored that, he will get at least 10 plus goals. I don't think he'll be that good. That's why I was pretty hesitant about Birmingham being linked to them, is that he's obviously very good in League One, but in the Championship, I just don't know if he was going to do well or not. So I was very especially the money was being talked from as well. I was kind of just out for signing Tony. So I still think I think he'll score at least 10-15 goals, but at least 10 goals, maybe not 15. At least 10 goals, which is obviously a decent return in the Championship, not bad. But for Brentford, they want to be getting a striker to score 20 plus, especially with the ambitions that they have. Louis saying that Derby could go down this season, or almost in transition period. I guess so. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what? I can see what you're saying there. I think the reason I didn't put them to go down in my predictions was the sheer fact that they have Rooney. I just think his experience and his leadership and his quality would keep Derby up there a bit, and I thought they'd be better than they were, to be fair. I thought Derby and Nottingham would be better than they are, both doing shit together. Next up was Preston versus Stoke, a very good win for Stoke, away from home at Preston. Preston, a very decent team in the Championship. That being where's Preston? Where are Preston? Preston still haven't won a game this season, and another team that haven't won a game this season, Preston, with 1 draw and 2 losses. So a decent win for Stoke there. Stoke have started off fairly decent, I'd say, with fairly just even across the board. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. You can't really get more average than that, really, can you? So yeah, very decent win for Stoke there. Gregory getting the goal. And then last but not least of the Saturday games was QPR versus Middlesbrough. Probably a game that I would have thought QPR would win, but just a 1-1 draw in the end. With Osei Samuel, who actually I think I have in my gaffer team. I do. Beautiful. Just realised that. That's beautiful. Getting the goal there. And then next up was Bristol versus Sheffield. Again, a game you would expect Bristol to win there, to be fair. As well as Sheffield started, you just do expect Bristol to win that with the way that they've started as well. Very sad that Nike Wells didn't get a goal, being my vice captain and all in the gaffer team, but it'll do me. As Bristol with 3 wins out of 3 games so far, the same as Reading, same goal difference as well. I don't know why one's above the other, but that's just how it works. And then a massive game at Bournemouth with them playing Norwich, both relegated this last season, obviously, both back down in the Championship this season. And Dajuma Grunenveld getting the goal for Bournemouth there. I don't think I've ever heard of him, but I think Norwich are the first team to lose from after coming down from the Premier League this season, with Watford and Bournemouth not having a loss yet. So that's not the best of starts for Norwich. Obviously, a very average start, like we've said, for Brentford, QPR, Coventry, and Stoke. Very average start, but after coming down from the Premier and the players they have, you expect them to go straight back up, really. The same with Bournemouth have lost a few more players than Norwich have, so you expect Norwich to be doing a bit better than that. I don't know what's happening with Buendia, but he didn't play, and I don't think he's in on the bench. So I think I might be getting rid of him in my gaffer team this week. But yeah, so that was the Championship scores from the week just gone. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you're going to do with your gaffer teams if you have gaffers are, because we're going to go through ours now and have a look. I don't know who I'm going to pick yet. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. You're right.
Watching.
She's watching live instead of through the phone. She was just staring at me. But yeah, we think we need to...
I won't look.
I think we're going to go for the Gaffer team now. I don't know who we're going to pick yet. I think we have one free transfer. That's usually how it works. I think sometimes in FPL and Gaffer and that they give you more than one free transfer. Wycombe, Barnsley, Sheffield, or Coventry, in my opinion. Though I think Derby may come through after Christmas. It might be enough. See, I wouldn't say I got hate. I didn't get hate. I said a lot of Barnsley fans when I posted my predictions saying that they're stupid because I put them to get relegated, and then they've started off very shit. So I'm kind of hoping that they do go down because all the Barnsley fans that were saying that my predictions were shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think they will go down as well. I don't just think. I'm not just hoping. I think they will go down. To be fair. Right, after last week, I can't remember who we sold last week, but we have quite a bit of money this week. And I think if we sell Buendia as well, we'll have a lot of money to assign someone who is fairly decent. But it's just about who. And do we go for... Well, so let's have a look. Team selection. Next week, have our players got hard or easy fixtures? So Norwich have Derby at home, so you'd expect Norwich to score a fair few goals there. Bournemouth have Coventry away, so again you expect them to keep a clean sheet. They have Cardiff at home, you expect him to score, them to score a few. They have Nottingham away, again you expect them to do well. They have Swansea away, you wouldn't expect them to do too well. I have Samba in goal, I just realised, and they're doing shit this season. So do we use our first token of the season on Gaffer? Cunningham Hair for the Norwich player. Okay. I'm thinking we use our limited transfers for this week, for this. I'm thinking about doing it in the FPL as well, but I think I've got quite fortunate fixtures in my FPL team this week, so I'm going to leave it for one more week and then do it. But I think I'm going to do it in the Gaffer team. I think we're going to do it. We've done it. We've done limited transfers. Right, transfers, off we go. So, we can get rid of him. We're literally just going to get rid of everyone, start again basically. With more, so now we have more knowledge is basically what we're saying. Is we have more knowledge of what we know and what we want to do. So, I don't know why I got rid of, where is he? Armstrong, because he is someone who I want to keep for definite. Have we got more money or less money? We got 0.9 less than we start with, which is quite annoying. But we're going to have Armstrong in straight away. I had him from the start, so... Have you got an FPL league? I haven't. I'm in FPL leagues, but I haven't got mine specifically. I just didn't think I had enough people to add to it. Next year we will do one. This year I think we'll leave it. Obviously you can join any of these. Well, okay, no, you can join that one, that one, and that one. I'm second in your one now.
I know, Heather's first.
Is she? Oh
yeah,
god.
She's got 149 points.
Fucking hell.
And
I'm
she
going to overtake her again.
The first week.
Was she not?
No.
That's crazy.
It was just you, Izzy, and Dylan.
That's crazy. I
and
didn't know
now
that. Oh, she smashed it then.
Heather's fucking...
Need to get tips off Heather. We need to get Heather on the podcast.
I know, but she's a Spurs fan, so she's not ours.
Oh, right, fair enough. Right, so what we'll do, I think this guy for Reading, only 4.6 mil. I think he's a teenager as well. I think he's playing a few games, and Reading fans are saying he's pretty good. So we'll add him to our team as well. We've got to think about who they're playing as actually. We've got to think about that. So we will get that up. If we go to fixtures and open a new tab, I think about who they're playing. Who's got like some fortunate fixtures ahead of them. So right, Millwall have apparently. Swansea away is not very fortunate. I'd say that's quite a hard game. But Millwall have. Huddersfield have. Rotherham. Swansea away again. What's with Swansea away saying it's an easy game? Where's Blackburn? Who have they got? Cardiff, Nottingham, Watford. Birmingham have Stoke, Sheffield, Norwich. Huddersfield have Derby, Preston, Birmingham. That's not Birmingham away is not an easy game. Piss off. Preston after Brentford have a lot of green there. Okay. So I'd say Preston, Millwall, and Huddersfield, and Reading obviously doing very good. How are Reading doing with fixtures? Watford, Middlesbrough, then Wycombe and Rotherham. So definitely get some players in for them. So anyway, who else should we go for? So what would we say? We're saying Millwall. So I think we're going to go for that Jed Wallace. Although he's 10 mil, so we're not going to go for him actually. We're going to go for defender. Who's conceded the least? We need to keep that up as well. Who's conceded the least this season? So go championship table. Yeah, there we go. Who's conceded no goals this season? Swansea have. Watford. Oh, Watford only scored 2 goals as well. That's crazy. Swansea and Watford are the only teams to have conceded 0 goals so far. So Swansea and Watford are the teams we should be looking for at defenders. Foster is quite expensive there, so I think we'll go for Freddie Woodman, a bit cheaper than Foster. And then we'll go for. Is that Michael Morrison? Is that actually that? That's quite annoying. But they're doing well, to be fair. Colin doing decent. Look at him up there. We'd love to see it. We've got to have some Birmingham players in here as well. We've got to. I think we're going to have Sanchez, to be honest. Yeah, he's quite high up in here. So yeah, we'll put Sanchez in there because I do want a Birmingham player at least one. I did like having Wells in here. Oh, he's unknown injury. Ooh, I wonder how bad he is injured. Okay. Because I was thinking of having him actually. Okay, that's throwing a spanner in the works. I think we might have Nike Wells though, because he's doing quite well. He's at third on here as well. And Bristol are doing well this season so far. And Bristol who do Bristol have? They have Nottingham away, then Barnsley, Middlesbrough, Swansea. Yeah, we're gonna have Wells in there as well. I think we're gonna have Bidwell because again he faces Swansea. And then it's just about. I'm guessing this guy's played every game for Watford so far. Nagakia. I don't even know. Nagakia. Yeah, I don't know. And Watford have Reading, Derby, and Blackburn. Then Bournemouth. They're one of the only teams to not have conceded yet. And Swansea. Where are Swansea? And Millwall, Huddersfield. They won't concede against Millwall, Huddersfield, or Coventry. I'm going to have Swansea players now. It's got to be Swansea. It is Robert Swansea as well, but it is quite expensive. So we'll go for Roden. Or should we go for Cabananga? Cabango. Should we go for Cabango or not? That is a good question. I want to look at the starting lineup. Swansea City starting lineup. I want to have a look at their starting lineup and stuff. Okay, except Cabango, Roding. Yeah, there we go. Was that for the Wycombe game? Can we look at previous look? We can have a look at. Okay, so Jordan's played all 4. Bidwell's played all 4. Cabango's played 3. There's only been 3 games in the Championship, so it must mean yeah. I think we'll go for Cabango then. We'll go for Cabango. Go for him. Unless there's anyone cheaper on this page. Guy, he's cheaper than him, isn't he? Yeah, okay. So we'll look at Guy. This guy's played 3 as well. Oh, this is a hard one. I think we're going to go for Guy. See, the thing is as well, is I don't really know what actual position they are. Is he a wing back? Is he a centre back? Oh, he's probably a wing back. Position defender, great. That's what we love to see. Okay, yeah, we will put him in there. Guy, we'll put Guy in there. Where is he? That's goalkeepers. So we'll go with him. Van Aken for Sheffield Wednesday, 4.5. So Watford haven't conceded many either. And so who's got the easy teams again? Let's have a look. Forest apparently have, but I think that's because they're still thinking that they're pretty good, aren't they? They're still saying like Swansea are good. I mean, Nottingham. They're still saying like Nottingham are actually pretty good. QPR. It's hard to start to do it from scratch again, actually, isn't it? And I'm guessing this guy's played every game for Huddersfield and he's quite cheap, and this is for Rotherham. We're just gonna go for a cheap one here. So if we go, can we not go sort by? Yeah, we go price. Oh no, that's not what we want to do. We want to go back to none. We go to filter. No, max price. That's what we wanted, max price, and we'll go 4. Yeah. So is there any goalkeepers that have played? Davis could be the one. You know what? Davis is definitely gonna be the one. He isn't. Could be the one. He's definitely be the backup goalkeeper there. And then sort by total points. Yeah, so if we keep it at 4, and is there anyone that's smashing it? Yeah, but this Barnsley defender. Wes Harding. But you know what? Wes Harding played very, very well against us. Let's go 4.5. Tafolo for Huddersfield. Then Aiken for Sheffield. Richards for QPR. Richards for Reading. Wallace for QPR. Friend for us for Birmingham. Could be a shout. We're very good defensively this year. And he's putting some good performances. It probably won't score or assist much though. That's the new thing. It's very hard to think that. It's very hard to think like that. And I think they're playing hard in the centre back. I'm pretty sure. That's whoscored.com. Whoscored.com. And we want the championship. Still 2-1 between Liverpool and Arsenal. Where is the championship? There it is. And then we want Rotherham. And we want fixtures. And yeah, so again, this one, how do you look at the actual stats from this game? Yeah, it's the championship, yeah. Is that in what's that going to do? Match report. See, I find it so much easier using this on my phone. There we go. So why are they blue and we're orange? They should be our other way around. Hey, Tattoo Max, welcome to the stream, my guy. Thank you for hopping in. CG has returned. Welcome back to the stream, CG. It's good to see you back, mate. I'm not dead. What an entrance. Thank you very much to the host as well. I do appreciate it, my guy. We're just having a look at where Wes Harding has been playing for Rotherham. I think we're going to get Wes Harding, you know. I think we're going to get him because he played well against us. Only 4 mil. We're going to go for him. And Rotherham aren't doing too bad this season either. So we're going to go for him. And then we're going to take off the max points again and have a look around. Because we've done more than half our team. We've got just about half left to spend on it. So it's going well so far, I'd say. Gibbs White would be a good shot, to be fair, but I think we're going to go for Osei Samuel again. Because I think, as I said from the start, I think he's going to do well because of the absence of Everett Easy now. So I think we're going for him again because he was a decent little player. Who's this? The Blackburn guy. Oh, okay. Johnson. Maybe we do go for Johnson. Only 5.6 mil. One of the highest earning players so far. Again, we want to have a look at this. We need to keep referring back to this. We got Cardiff and Nottingham and Watford. Cardiff, I'd imagine them to win that. Nottingham would imagine them to win that. Watford is a bit. Oof.
Is that coming through the speaker?
What? Yeah, I heard that then. Yeah. Middlesbrough. They're playing Barnsley then Reading. Reading are a good team though. I don't know why I'm saying that. Swansea. We've already done too many Swansea players. Hey, he said no, welcome to the stream. Okay, everyone's hopping in now. Look at this, we had Tattoo Max, CG Game, and said no, all hopping in the last couple of minutes. We love to see it. And Abby, are you hopping in? Exactly. Wickham have Luton and... See, Wickham have a decent result. The fixtures there, except for Reading have this way. Stoke will probably keep a clean sheet against Luton and Barnsley, and probably keep a clean sheet against Blues as well. Not gonna lie. I think we're gonna look for a Stoke defender. To be fair, who is the highest scoring Stoke defender so far? Let's have a look at Stoke City. Fox, only 4.6 mil as well. We're gonna go for Fox. How many games has Fox played for? Let's have a look. Let's go for Stoke City. Have I got Among Us? Not yet. But I will be getting it. Don't worry, I will be getting it, and we will be doing it as well. Abby said she's up for it. Pete said she's up for it. I think Connor is going to be up for it as well. He didn't even know what Among Us was, which is just mental, to be honest, because it's literally everywhere at the moment. And if you're up for it, I think CG, you'd be up for it, wouldn't you, CG? I'm not sure. Try to get as many people as possible to play, and then it'll be a good little stream. That I'd enjoy that. So let's have a look. Who's been playing for Stoke? Team statistics. You have Among Us as well? Yes, mate. Let me just. We could all hop in the Discord, and it'd be good. It'd be good to go, man. That'd be very good. That's 6 people at least already. There's 6 people at least already. I'd already say that'd be alright. I mean, obviously more would be better, but is this their team? Okay, yeah. So look at Mins. Oh, it's just appearances really. What was that guy? Fox, Morgan Fox. Yep, there we go. That's all we need to see. He's played every single minute of every single game, so he can start in this. I think we're also going to go for Chester. Could be a decent one. He's a very decent centre back, James Chester. But we'll have a look. Who else has got decent fixtures? They've got Luton have got Wickham and Stoke, then Millwall. All games that you'd think would be low scoring. Obviously, you'd imagine them to beat Wickham. Yeah, mate, it literally looks amazing. I want to play it. You can get it free on Google Play too. Oh, can you? I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll probably play it on the laptop for the streaming purposes. So, and then you lot can all play on your phones if you want. But we'll all join in the same Discord, and it'll be a lot of fun. I think we'll really enjoy it.
I'm really good at it.
Apparently, Abby's really good at it. I'm not sure how true that is, but Norwich have a really good run of games. Derby, Rotherham, Birmingham, Wickham. That is a really good run of games. We need to get some Norwich players in here. That is a must straight away. So let's go to Norwich. Who have they got? Oh, let me see. Max Aarons, Godfrey. I think we're going to go for Max Aarons because while he's playing, he's one of the better players in the league. Defenders anyway. Do we stick with? I mean, if we stick with Adam Ida, then we've got exactly the same attack that we had before we did this. So mate, we're gonna go for Pookie. Well, yeah. Well, you know what? Definitely go for Pookie, and then we've got more than enough money to get the last 2 players, and maybe upgrade in some areas. So we're gonna go for. Do we want to go for another Norwich player here? I don't think so. I think what we're going to do actually for the midfield is go for that midfielder, Jed Wallace. Because, maybe do we just go for Jed Wallace and Johnson? What do you reckon? I think we're going to go for Jed Wallace. It's Jed Wallace and it's Jay Wallace, so I imagine it's Jed Wallace. We've got a very cheap team here. We could upgrade it a lot if we wanted to. You could get a better goalkeeper. You could get Foster as our backup. But I think we are going to stick with Davies. I don't see why not. And we could use this money in the future, couldn't we? So who's got the easiest game next week? That's what we'll think of right now. We'll think who's got the easiest game next week. Luton have Wickham. Bristol have Forest. Reading, who do Reading have? Watford. Birmingham playing on Sunday. I'll be able to watch that, and that's pretty good. We'll go for a Luton player, shall we? Or should we just go for who have Blackburn got? Cardiff. Let's go for Johnson. Fuck it. That's what our team should be. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Do you reckon that'd be a good team? We're gonna go for it. Save. Save. We've got a limited transfer, so we can change it if we want to. So that is our new team, our new gaffer team. We've already used one of our things. But I'd say it's pretty decent, man. I'd say it's pretty decent. So, look at all those good fixtures, man. Look at all those beautiful fixtures that they're playing. So, for our starting keeper, who's gonna have? I think Woodman is gonna be he's gonna get the clean sheet more likely over Davies. I'd say, yeah, they're gonna get a clean sheet. I'm pretty sure. We'll take off Harding for him for Fox. We'll take off Sanchez for where's Sanchez for Johnson. We'll take off. This is hard now. You can take Harden out for someone like Pontus Janssen. Yeah, you're right. Why not? Why am I keeping Harden in there when I don't have to? You're very right. Because though he's obviously decent, we could get someone way better, couldn't we? Or do you have someone like Cathcart or? Do you think Pontus Janssen? Because where's Janssen? What's he doing? Let's have it. Brentford. Oh. Brentford. Janssen's only got 14 points so far. That's still pretty decent, to be fair. What's their fixtures looking at Brentford? Preston, Coventry, Sheffield. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Pontus Janssen. I agree. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we've got live updates. Nothing's happened. I say live updates. Nothing's fucking happened. So cool. We'll save that and we'll go to team selection. So Brentford have Preston at home. It's hard to know who to play, you know. It's hard to know who to play. So Freddie Woodman's going to play. He's definitely going to play. He's going to play. Nottingham away. I think he could score as well again. Sheffield Wednesday. I'm going to take him off for Max Aarons. So we'll go Maximilian Aarons. Sorry. Where is he? Us. There we go. We'll go like that. And then we'll take Sanchez off for Johnson. So go Johnson for Ivan Sanchez. And I'd say that would be the team that we want to go for. Now, do you reckon? Can you go 5-2-3? Can you do that? I'd imagine you can. Do you reckon Fox for Jed Wallace? What do you reckon, that or Jed Wallace in for Fox? Because whether Diego has done an 80th minute, Diego just scored 80th minute apparently. Oh, whoops, read it wrong. No worries. What do you mean? Read it wrong. No, he just scored, yeah? Oh, right. Yeah, he just scored, yeah. That's crazy. That's good to see, though. He's coming on and scoring already. That's good to see. And then we could have... I'd say Sanchez is more likely to do something than Jed Wallace. Because Jed Wallace is playing against Swansea. So we're going to go... We're going to go like that. We're going to go Sanchez and Jed Wallace, then him. And that's what our team's going to be. Our captain is going to be Pookie. He's going to be Big Man Timu. A pro club formation. I know what you mean. No, literally does, doesn't it? Like, well, no, actually, a pro club formation is like 2-2-6 because everyone wants to play up fucking front. Okay, our vice captain will be Armstrong, and our emergency vice captain will be Gooey. Where's Gooey? There he is. Cool. That's what we're going to do. Save the team. And that is what we're going to go for. Pookie party number 2. Indeed. Pookie party number 2. We have faith in Pookie. We have faith in him to do his thing and do what he did last season. Cool. So that's what we're going to go for this game week. Obviously, if you want to try and copy that, then you can. I don't recommend it because we're not the best. I'm amazing at this. Let's have a look at, actually at our standings. How well did we do? Where's points? What the fuck? Results. Where's my team? Let's go to team. Points. Yes. So that's how we did game week 3, 64 points. The week before we got 72 points. The week before we got 41. So actually we didn't do too bad this week. If we're looking at the leagues, I mean, I'm only in this one. I mean, I'm ranked 244, and I'm in this league, which I'm around 62 in. So, what league is this? I don't know what league this is. So I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing amazing, am I? So yeah, that's my gaffer team for the week. Let's move on to the Premier League then. It took us 50 minutes to get through that. 50 minutes. Volley of Ings, mate. That's a good call. That good call. So, the first game of the weekend was Brighton versus Man U, which had a lot of controversy straight off the bat. With, as you can see, 1, 2, 3 penalties in the game. Well, 2 penalties in the game, 1 penalty after the fucking game. Do you know what I mean? I know 2 penalties, 1 penalty in the game. Sorry, my bad. And 1 penalty after the game. Pretty mental. Hey, thank you for redeeming the hydrate, my guy. I will have a drink for you. Pour one out for my fallen brothers. But yeah, so very crazy scenes. I mean, imagine if there was fans in the stadium at that point and people had like Brighton, the full whistle went and people walked off and were like, yeah, cool, we drew the game, 2-2 Man U, we'll take that every day of the week. As much as we probably should have won, to be fair, being a Brighton fan. And then you get out of the car and you're like, what? What? 3-2? You have the same drinks bottle as my classmate, mate. It's a go-to drinks bottle. That's why. It's a go-to drinks bottle. Look at it. It's I like the ones with the straws that you can suck. Because not meant to sound mad or anything, but I do like the sucking is nice. So that was a mad sentence, but don't pay attention to that. Brighton Man U was just a crazy game in all in all. I think I watched the highlights and Brighton deserved to win that game by far. They were the better team than Man U. Rashford scored a very good goal though, to be fair. That didn't sound right like this. Yeah, sucking's nice. So yeah, I agree exactly the tea. You know. I'm a bit of a sucker, and it's just how it is. It's how it is. Let's we're getting off topic, boys. We're getting off topic. Yeah, like I said, Rashford scored a very nice goal. Sat Ben White down twice. Can see why Leeds were prepared to play a lot of money for him. But to be fair, this one has been the most handball out of most games so far. This one wasn't a stupid handball. It actually was handball. It was just crazy how the final whistle went. And then they got a penalty, and then it was literally, if you score this, you win the game. If you don't, you draw the game. There's nothing happening after. That is it. But yeah, very good win for Man U in the end. If you win those sort of games, then it shows that you're a decent team. Like I was saying about Arsenal, winning the games where you don't play well shows how much of a good team you actually are. So next up was Crystal Palace Everton. By the way, the Liverpool Arsenal game has finished 3-1. Very decent win for Liverpool. I was thinking, would they win this game? I was thinking they probably will, but they will concede, and that's what happened. So I'm quite happy with my read there. That takes Liverpool to second in the league with 9 points, 3 wins out of 3 games. Same as Leicester, same as Everton. All 3 teams absolutely smashing it. Villa up to 4th, which is just horrible to see when you're wearing this shirt. It is awful to see when you're wearing this shirt that Villa are up to 4th place, but they deserve it. They haven't had a very, very hard game yet, to be fair, so I'd say it's only the start of the season, but for them to start with 6 points is very big for them in their survival hopes. So but yeah, so next up was Crystal Palace Everton. Another game where the penalty was just awful. The handball rule is just dreadful. I think everyone's saying it. All everyone's talking about is that handball rule, because it is just dreadful. It is awful. Everything about it just doesn't make any sense. The worst one of the week was obviously I think personally the Tottenham one. We'll get onto that in a bit, but it was very awful. But very good goal for the Calvert-Lewin goal. Very nicely worked goal. Good finish as well. But yeah, another good win for Everton. Like I said, they take them to 3 wins out of 3. They're looking like a very good team this season. I think they could be the team pushing for top 4 if Chelsea and Tottenham don't. With the way they've started, you don't know really. You don't know how Chelsea and Tottenham, Everton pushing for the top 4. Especially with the way Everton have started. Although I guess they had who have Everton had so far? They've had Crystal Palace. They've had who did they have? They had a hard team, didn't they? They had a team. They had Tottenham. Crystal Palace, Tottenham, and someone else. So they're starting well. To be fair, they're starting well. Next up was West Brom Chelsea. A very crazy game. I think to start with, you got to give credit to West Brom. Scoring 3 goals against Chelsea is hard. As much as they haven't got the best defence in the league, it's still going to be hard scoring three goals against a team like Chelsea. But then you got to give credit to Chelsea. To be fair, as much as it was a shit performance, and they should be beating teams at West Brom if they want to get top 4. Coming back from 3 goals down to draw 3-3 is decent against any team. Especially with especially after half time. So that's crazy for them, and it's good to see 3 English players scoring for Chelsea after all the money they spent. It's the 3 academy players that did bits for them. Chelsea haven't been that low in the table since 2016. That is mental. I didn't know that. I thought they'd been low. I thought they'd be lower than that, like start of the season and stuff. That's crazy. But yeah, Thiago Silva looks like he needs to adapt to the league a little bit, and then he'll be a decent centre back. He seemed like he put in a bit too much time and stuff. Sort of stuff that you don't get in the Premier, you do get in League One. But yeah. Next up was Southampton Burnley. Very good with Southampton. Ings scoring again. I don't know how many. I think that's 2 goals or 3 goals he scored this season now. We can have a look at that on here. So we go to Premier League, and we go to player statistics, and we go to goals. Danny Ings has scored 3 and 3. Yeah. So very good start to the season for Danny Ings, picking up exactly where he left off. We love to see it. And can we just point out that 4 of the top 10 scorers in the Prem are English right now, which is very, very good. And the 2 top goal scorers who have both scored 5 in 3 games are both English as well. One of them being only 23 years old. Very, very good stats there. With the way Dominic, by the way, with the way Dominic Calvert-Lewin is playing, he should be in the England team, starting for the England team at the moment. I think personally. Obviously, I'd love Jamie Vardy and Danny Ings. Danny Ings probably as well. As much as Patrick Bamford is the same as them, and actually assisted the goal, I'm just still not fucking convinced with him. I just don't think he's put out for being at the top level. But I mean, he scored 3 and 3, so what can you say? And JP, welcome to the stream, my guy. Oh, you reacting to the Arsenal games? They're saying why, just why? I mean, you can't be really that sad about losing to Liverpool. Liverpool are a good team, man. I mean, just ask Abby. She's lost to Liverpool, so you got something to comment, you Arsenal and Chelsea fans.
It is what it is.
She's going to kick me in a sec if I keep bad mouthing Chelsea. But yeah, very good result there for Southampton. Going away to Burnley is never an easy thing to do, and to win 1-0. And a very good goal. Good run by Shea Adams in behind. A nice little reverse pass to Danny Ings, and a good finish. So good result there for Southampton. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, as much as you would probably say Calvert-Lewin has got better. I don't know. I feel like Calvert-Lewin is decent, but I don't think he's gonna be like a world beater. I think as much as I do think he should be playing for England in the form he's in right now, I don't think he'll be like top goal scorer ever. I think he's probably just started pretty well. Then he'll probably go down in form a little bit throughout the season. But you never know. He could prove me wrong. The referee's inconsistent for the Arsenal game. Yeah, I can imagine, mate. The refereeing's awful in this league, in England. Sorry, it's awful. Again, next up was Leeds vs Sheffield. Like I was saying before, Bamford 3 and 3 now, proving me wrong consistently so far. Leeds again proving me wrong consistently so far, doing well against Liverpool, beating Fulham and beating Sheffield United, doing very, very well. CG said this message is for Abby. Chelsea are shit. CG said this message is for Abby. Chelsea are shit. Yeah.
Don't talk to me. You don't even tell me.
Oh, CG. We got to pick our fights, man, and Chelsea's not a fight that we want to be taking. But yeah, so very good win for Leeds there. Like I said, Bamford getting another goal. Leeds starting way better than I thought they would, and Sheffield United 2 losses out of 2 so far. Second season syndrome. I told you at the start. Second season syndrome, and it's happening. It seems to be happening to them. I mean, for the Villa game, you can excuse they were away from home. They're the man down after a bit. The Leeds game, you expect them to be beating Leeds, man. With the quality, with how well they did last season, Leeds only just coming up. You'd expect them to be beating Leeds. Sheffield. You expect them to be beating a team on Leeds. Next up was Tottenham versus Newcastle. Now this game was insane. Tottenham absolutely dominated Newcastle. I think Son hit the woodwork like 10 times by himself. I know it's literally why is he Mourinho was, I don't know. I'm still not convinced by him. As much as he's consistently proving me wrong, I'm still not convinced by him. But I'll judge him at the end of the season. That's what I'll do. As well as he started, I just don't think he'll keep it throughout the season. But yeah, so Tottenham Newcastle, another crazy game. Like I was saying, that this game had the worst handball out of all of them, I think. That Dyer one was dire, really. It was absolutely dire. He was facing that way, and the ball got headed onto his arm. What can you do about that? There's nothing you can do. It's absolutely insane. I think the thing is though, is that what can they do about this rule? What can they do about this handball rule? They can't change it this season because it's not fair on Tottenham. It's not fair on Crystal Palace. Teams that have fallen victim to this rule. It's not fair on those teams because yeah, that's what I'm saying. Brighton deserved the win against Man U. They were playing better than them. They played very well. But yeah, Tottenham. It's not fair if they change the rule now. It's not fair on Tottenham and Crystal Palace. And who else has it happened to so far this season? It's not fair on those teams. And then Newcastle would have an extra point because of it. And Everton would have an extra 2 points because of it. So it's not fair to change it mid-season. So I think they're just going to have to go with it for the rest of the season and then change it next season. Which, if they come out and say it, then say that, you know what, we admit that the rule is wrong, but it'd be unfair to change it this season. We're going to make a change for it next season. I'd be like, you know what, that's fine. I know a lot of people would still be angry at that, but I'd be like, you know what, that's fine. As long as they've given us clarity and they understand they made a mistake, that is completely fine by me. And I hope that's what they do. I hope that's what the Premier League do, but I imagine they won't. I don't know. They'll probably just keep silent on it and just keep going. To it. That's what they do. Like, we didn't see anything. That was a legitimate handball, 1,000,000,000%. Should always be a handball. Next up, which was an absolutely crazy game, absolutely crazy result, was Man City versus Leicester. Leicester winning 5-2. I mean, I don't even have to say that's a good result for Leicester. Scoring 5 goals away at Manchester City is absolutely insane. Maddison with an absolute beauty of a goal. 3 penalties for Leicester in this game, which is absolutely incredible. Vardy getting a hat-trick as well, which is again mental at his age. It's just crazy. It is absolutely crazy that Leicester managed to do that. And I put this out on Twitter, on my on the Rose Podcast Twitter. This is the most open Premier League season we have had and will have for years, in my opinion. I just think it's wide open. I think anyone could finish top 4. Anyone could win the league. I mean, when I say anyone, I mean like the usual teams, top 6, probably one of them that will win the league, but it could be any of them. Anyone could go down, and well, any 2 teams could go down along with Fulham. Fulham are definitely going down, and then any other 2 teams could go down along with Fulham. It's just this league is going to be crazy. This league is so wide open, it's mental. With Man City down here in 13th, Man U in 14th. I know only 3 games in, but I don't care. This season seems like the most wide. I said this from the start as well. I said it's so hard to predict this season because I think it's the most competitive season we've had in a long time. And then when you have games like 5-2 Leicester, and then West Ham beating Wolves 4-0. Where the fuck did that come from? I don't think anyone. I think more people would have predicted Leicester to beat Man City than West Ham to beat Wolves, because West Ham looked dreadful. West Ham looked dreadful before that game, and Wolves looked very decent. They did well against Man City, but ended up losing. And they beat. Was it? I can't remember who they beat, but they beat someone else. and then they go and lose 4-0 to West Ham. It's just like, where does that come from, man? Where does it come from? Bowen with a very decent goal, the first goal. Jimenez own goal. I don't remember that actually. Oh, so that was Suchek's header that made into an own goal, and then Haller with a very decent header into the bottom corner. I mean, I don't know what happened to Wolves there, but it wasn't very good. I had, I'll show you. I had. Let me go show you. I had Connor Cody, Traore, and Jimenez in my starting 11, so I was very pissed about that, to be honest. I haven't done very well this week actually. Only 30 points. I feel like a lot of people are doing shit this week though, so we might not be too bad. Because it's like you saw, it's been a very, very weird week. I had Jimenez as my captain. That's made me feel sick. I had Jimenez as my captain, and he got 0 points. The guy got 0 points, and he was my captain. That is disgusting. So, but yeah, some Maximo didn't play, so we'll get him 2 points from Gomez. Cody got fucking minus 1, dickhead. But yeah, so then we move on to today. A very good win for Villa. Expected win there, nonetheless. Very good win. Fulham look absolutely dreadful, and I think they're going down. Like I was saying to CG, like I was saying before, that I just think they are going to be. They could set the record for the least points ever. If they manage to do that, that'd be amazing. It'd be absolute banter, like an absolute banter club, mate. If they do that, it'd be absolutely beautiful. I want to see that in my lifetime. Obviously, it's already happened in my lifetime, but I didn't really watch football then. I want to see it happen in my lifetime again, where someone breaks the record for the least amount of points. I mean, to be losing at home to Villa 3-0, you just deserve to go down, really. You just deserve to go down. So, next up is Liverpool Arsenal. Very good one for Liverpool. Like I was saying earlier, I think I was kind of up and down, 50-50 whether they'd beat Arsenal. I'd say actually more 75-25 whether they beat Arsenal. I thought they were going to win. I just thought they might struggle, might concede, and they did concede, but they ended up winning 3-1. So pretty comfortable win in the end. Hard to get in his first goal for Liverpool, so that's good. Going to be very good for him, and maybe we'll see him playing a bit more than we think. Because he is a decent player and very young as well, so maybe that might be the case. But yeah, that's enough about the Premier League. There's the updated Premier League table. Crazy to see Sheffield down there, Leeds up here, Villa there, Everton, Leicester, Crystal Palace as well. It's crazy to see, man. Man U, Man City down there as well. It is crazy to see. Anyway, next up is our Fantasy Premier League team. I think West Brom only hope of staying up is Dean Garner. He's been really good so far. He has been good so far, to be fair. He's a very good player. I don't know why West Ham let him go. It makes no sense to me at all, but I remember people said in 2013-14 season, when Chris Bailey said 3 points after 10 games, that they'd break the least record. They become 11th. Yeah, it was mental. Do you remember when they started? Was that the season? I remember when they started a season with 0 wins after 6 games. Was that season? I can't remember. I feel like it was earlier than that season, like more recent than that season. So what we're doing anyway is we are going to fantasy, and we are. What is going on? I was saying I'm not logged in. Alright, come on, let's go out then. Oh, for God's sake, you're not going to see what. I don't know my password. I don't know what my password is. I forgot my password. Right, give me a sec. I'll go and get my password. So, I'll keep you on this screen for now. And we've got. I imagine my password is this, but I don't actually know. For God's sake. Am I doing it through Facebook? I can't remember. I think I might be. Yes, I am. There we go. We are in. We're back. So, for this week, for pick team, so we'll pick our team first, and then we'll make our transfer. So, Southampton playing West Brom at home. I think he's going to be my starting goalkeeper. I think Cody, as shit as they did against West Ham, I want to see your password. I mean, it literally doesn't matter. If you got a password for this, like, who would give a shit, really, but... as shit as they did against West Ham, I think Connor Cody's got to start. Traore and Jimenez have all got to start. I think Gomez has got to start because they're playing Villa. And I think we'll take out Doherty for him. Barnes playing West Ham, so I think he's got to start as well. We'll take out... Martial. And we'll put Martial as the first sub. And we'll put Taylor as the second. And there we go. So if Saint-Maximin plays against Burnley, he could do decent. But if he actually doesn't play, then Martial will get decent there. I know how much Rodriguez yet. But because of how decent the fixtures are for my team this week, we're not going to change much this week. But then next week, I think we will be using our wild card, where we can make unlimited transfers and we basically just do whatever we want. I think that's what's going to happen. But this week, sorry about this week, I think we will stick with this team because we've got very, very favourable transfers for our team. So I don't know who to get rid of. That's anything. Who do we get rid of? I think Andre Gomez hasn't done much really since I've put him in. So we'll get rid of Andre Gomez and we'll go for 6 mil and hope we can get a decent midfielder for 6 mil. So we've got Townsend. Dennis Pryor might be a decent one. He's been doing decent for Leicester. Pereira. Helder Costa for Leeds. So what we want to be doing is having a look at their fixtures for the next few weeks. I love that one that we have on what's it called? Fixtures. There we go. On Gaffer, that Gaffer thing is very, very good. So what is going on here? What is going on here? Premier League, all clubs. Yeah. Oh, date to be confirmed. Right, there we go. Okay, so the next fixture is coming up. I think we want a thank you for that. I appreciate that. I probably need it. We probably do want some Man City players, but they're quite expensive. So Everton, obviously, we'd love to have some Everton players. Leicester. Whoever Leicester got after, they got Villa after, so that's another good fixture for them. Leicester have then got. Am I missing Leicester there? Where are they? Where are Leicester? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, they're missing a game there. That's weird. Why are they missing a game there? Leicester 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Why are games missing? Is it one of these games up here? Well, whichever game it is, they've got quite good fixtures. Let's go to their team fucking thing, Leicester, and have a look at their fixtures. Continue. Okay, so they've got Arsenal, and they've got Leeds, they've got Wolves, they've got Fulham, they've got Sheffield, they've got Everton. Is this date to be confirmed? That's so annoying. Let me just fucking say it properly. Or like roundabout when they're meant to be. That's quite annoying. That. Okay, well that's fine. I think Leicester might be one anyway. Leicester might be one that we stick in there because Leicester are playing quite well, and looks like they've got some decent fixtures. So I think we might go for Dennis Pryor because who West Brom got? Who have West Brom got? Where are they? West Brom got Southampton, so yeah, you can see him. Benteke's on his way to North London. To play for who? For Arsenal? Wait, to play for who? No, South London, eh? North London. Wait, where's Benteke going? So yeah, Leicester have West Ham. Then they have Villa. Then they have Arsenal. But then they have Leeds. Then they have Wolves. So it's all just good fixtures for them, really. All really. Chelsea have Chris Palace, then Southampton, then Man U. So no, not really. Everton have Brighton, then Liverpool. So nope. Who was it that? Wolves have Fulham, then Leeds, then Newcastle, then Crystal Palace, then Leicester. So a Wolves player might be the one. Actually, I think I've already got 3 Wolves players, so we won't be doing that. This will be going out, so you can. Hey, thank you for that, CG Gaming. I like that. I like to see that you're doing that. The best mod that I have, and one of the mods is sat right next to me. So that's how happy I am with your modding ability. It's hard to know. Castagne might be one actually. I might keep Andre Gomez and get Castagne instead. I think that might be the play because he's playing so well. That is the one. That is the one. Restore player, and we'll get rid of Doherty, and we'll get Castagne instead. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That is a very good transfer for me there. Spurs? What? He's going to Spurs? That's crazy. I would not expect that at all, ever. That is insane. Cool. How many free transfers have I got this week? Did it say? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Make transfer. Confirm transfers. Cool. So now we can pick our team, and Castagne can now start because he's playing against West Ham. And Barnes, and I've got to do this again, for fuck's sake. So he can come on for Martial. Barnes can come on for who though? Barnes can come on for who? Barnes for obviously, okay, St. Maximin. And then we'll go like that. Like that. I think that's what we'll do. What do you reckon? That looks like a pretty decent team to me. A lot of very good fixtures there. Fulham at home, Brighton at home, West Ham at home, Villa away. A lot. Literally, it's just all similar players actually, isn't it? And then West Brom at home. That is all pretty similar players there. I think my captain. Oh, the captain for this week. See, with Jimenez being my captain for the West Ham game, I was pretty confident about that, and I'm pretty confident about him being captain for the Fulham game. But after he got 0 points this week, are they going to bounce back that well? Aren't they going to bounce back that well? I think they will. I'm going to go with Jimenez, and I'm going to go for Salah vice captain. I think. Oh, I don't know. Surely they bounce back and do well. Surely it's Fulham. They're so shit. Surely, I think so. I think that's what I'm going to do. Save my team. Cool. So that's what I'm going to do this time. And yeah, I think that. Look at Lamptey. Lamptey should be a player I'll be looking at as well. But Castagne is definitely a player that I'm looking at. I think Martial might be going soon because he's done fuck all so far in the 2 games. But yeah, that's my gaffer team. That is my fantasy FPL team for the week for game week 3. So like I said, if you want to try and copy it, then you can. I wouldn't recommend it. As you can see, we've gone down in all of the other leagues that I'm in, so it's not looking very good. Anyway, let's move on to the transfers and what's happened recently. So any big transfers that we want to take note of? Obviously, Luis Suarez to what's it called? Luis Suarez to what's his name? Luis Suarez to Athletico Madrid is a big one, a massive one really. He went there for free, which is even crazier. One of Barcelona's all-time top goal scorers, I'm pretty sure, and he's already scored 2 and assisted 1 in his debut. Among Us, mate. No, we can't today. We won't do it today. We'll do it. Well, I'll try and get it sorted for like. I'll see what they say about tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I think a Wednesday or a Sunday might be the best days for it, but we'll try and I'll see what people say about tomorrow. We'll see what Connor and Pete say about tomorrow, and if they say yeah, then if Abby says yeah, and then we'll try and get it. Well, I'll go live and I'll hope to see a few who are in here to play it. Party to Arsenal or Hassan. So you got Xavi Hernandez going to CD Legend. Not many big transfers in here at the moment. So we'll go to the next one. What else we got? Nothing big in here really. No real massive transfers really. The only big one really was Luis Suarez. I don't think there's many other massive ones. Yeah, a lot of loans, a lot of free transfers. Samatta leaving Villa to go to Fenerbahce.
Samatta.
Yeah, I don't know what the Samatta was with him. He was shit. That's what the Samatta was with him. JP, would you be wanting to play Among Us if we were to do a stream on it? We've got Abby, we've got Connor, we've got Peter, we've got me, we've got Sedno, we've got CG, and then if you want to do it as well, then we've got 7 people. I think I could if I told Connor that it's free on your phone, then Chloe might want to do it as well.
Maybe. How many is left then?
Then we've got 2 spaces left after that. If we had 8,
I could get Tripsol to try.
would they want to?
I reckon just one.
And then someone might join the stream looking for a team to play. I don't have to play it, but sure. So it's free on your phone if you didn't want to buy it on a laptop. And I've only played it on my phone like twice, so I'm not really I don't really know how to play it that much either.
I know how to play it. I played it for 4 hours last night.
And then I've just seen apparently I don't know what's it about. Wait. I'm just gonna have a look before I do it. Tony, what do you mean? Tony Cruz just confirmed for Man U. What are you about? What's that about? Tony Cruz just confirmed for Man U. I was gonna say, I was like, what? But yeah, so yeah, if you do it on phone, you just have to, and then you just join the Discord so we can chat in between. And all you have to do is just mute yourself in between rounds, and then we're good. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So if you're up for it, mate, then we've got at least 7 people there, at least, and I think Chloe would do it as well. So that's maybe 8. So yeah, so that's the transfers. Not many massive ones to look at. Obviously, Suarez being the biggest one, right there, Luis Suarez. And and then to end the stream on today, to end the episode 5 of the Rose podcast, episode 5, I think it's episode 5.
Episode 10.
Not episode 10. We're gonna do our Super 6 predictions for the week. So, Everton, Brighton. I think this is gonna be a cheeky 3-1. I think it's gonna be 3-1. Nottingham, Bristol. I think it's gonna be a 0-2. Brentford, Preston. I think it's gonna be a 2-0. Middlesbrough, Barnsley. I think it's gonna be a 1-1. You know what? I'm gonna go 1-0. Oh, 1-0-0. Sheffield, QPR. I think it's gonna be a 2-1 to Sheffield, and a Blackburn, Cardiff. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 3-2 to Blackburn. What do you reckon about them? I reckon 3-1. I think 1-1. I thought you should start copying me then. You reckon 2-3. I think 2-1. Fairs. Cool. And we'll always challenge Jeff as usual and submit my entry there. Beautiful. And yeah, so that is the end of the Rosa podcast for this week. Hope you all enjoyed it. To summarise, I'd say the handball were all shit. Tottenham, Chelsea and Man City all bottling it, and this is the most open Premier League season we've had in a long time. And like I said, I will try and get the Among Us sorted for tomorrow. And if not, I'll put it, just make sure you look at the Discord, because I will put it in the Discord if we can or not, and a time as well. The thing is, no, we won't be able to do it tomorrow. When will we be able to do it? When will we be able to do it? Because I won't be here. I'll be streaming midday on Tuesday. We'll be able to do it midday. So then Wednesday will be the one. So I'll try and get it sorted for Wednesday. So obviously, just keep an eye on the Discord, because I'll be keeping you updated through there if we can get people to play it or not. And I'd like you to say if I'm planning on doing it, I'd like you like to be able to respond and say yes, I can play today, or no, I can't play today, because I don't want to start a stream and then not have enough people, and then it's kind of just like, what do we do now? So yeah, we'll do that. And yes, I hope you enjoyed today. I think we've still got a decent amount of viewers right now, so we will go raid someone. If anyone that we know is streaming Football Manager or FIFA, we will go raid someone. So we've got a guy called Lebrix here, Brentford transfer window. Should we raid this guy? Let me just have a look at him. Librix. How do I know Librix? Why am I following Librix? Fucking advert, of course. Who else do we know? I think everyone else right now is no one online now that we properly know. We're just gonna go for someone. Librix is a very good guy, very good guy. Villa fan, but very good guy, I think. So we'll go raid him if you like up for it. So I'll put it in the chat. /raid channel. So we'll go at Librix. How do you spell it? Librix. This guy, very good guy. Streaming some Football Manager, so go and show him some love. Hopefully, if only raid people if you have at least 3 people ready to raid, and we do. So that's always good. Yeah, like I said, hope you enjoyed the stream today. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Like I said, we're up at 9 AM tomorrow, and it's every week 9 PM. So yeah, go check it out. Big shout out to all you like came in the stream today. I love you all, and see you next time in a bit.